Hi, and welcome to 30 minutes of fucking bug fixing of getting this screen to show up. What made it work? I wish I could fucking tell you. There's a cutscene that we're gonna watch before I started going into it.
This will suffice. God smiles upon the generous.
I think, yeah, I will explain, but right now, big cutscene.
Back to your cesspit, beggar.
This game is gonna be political about caste systems and such. That's like the one thing I know.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh.
He doesn't look
Dream
good.
died long ago. You should have done the same.
Well, that's immediately gory.
Perish alongside you.
It's gonna be political, but that's okay because it's a metaphor. What? Yeah, just by like the general outline I already have of the story, I already know it is very, very metaphoric about its plots.
What will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark
Look at this
times,
regular
we
ass
stand
human with
together.
horns.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could
Funny
even
how we
imagine
know who
who's
did
doing
this, but we don't know who
And yet,
did it is.
And yet, His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who
Yeah,
would
are you the
dare such
prince,
atrocity?
or...
Huh?
Luis.
Okay, we know who it is now.
Shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken
Oh,
too soon.
okay. Volume's a bit
And
low,
only a
I'll
king
fix that.
may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
So you have your own plot in all of this. Or reasoning for all of this, rather. And now we're back to the main menu. Oh, there's another cutscene on top of the cutscene? This song is pretty nice. Like, it's weird, but I like it. Burning. Sing along. I don't know the lyrics. Okay, this is just a fancy opening. I'll try to explain a little bit of what was happening beforehand for the YouTube people then. Oh, never mind. Big things are apparently happening at the same time. But for the YouTube peeps, we were half an hour late with this because as soon as I booted up the game refused to be captured. Just absolutely refused to capture. Okay, now we're here. What I think I did to fix my issue was I went to screen and video output, and before it was on automatic, I turned this to 1080. That fixed it for a little bit. Then it turned it to 216 or 2160. And I also turned off 120 Hz output. Those were the two things I changed, but it suddenly worked. The thing is, enable the output for games that support the frame rate. If you experience video output problems with these games, turn off the settings. The problem was, I didn't experience that kind of problem because I couldn't tell. But it fixed the game, so we're gonna keep it this way. Careful, stats, don't touch. I'm not touching a thing. At the very least, when I change something, they would warn me, hey, game will turn off if you do that. So I'm not doing it. Anyways, after half an hour of troubleshooting, metaphor.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Yes.
Pardon my curiosity. But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
So they're asking for me. Who are you who shall guide the protagonists? Your name, you will name the protagonist later. Yes.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Nah, not always. Fantasy can inspire people.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so
Good.
let this tale begin.
Oh, storyteller, regicide. For players who want to focus purely on the story, battles poses no threats of death. A higher risk, higher reward mode for only battle-hardened players. Hence, battle difficulty change later on. Ah, so if you pick easy, normal, or hard, you can pick it between different ones. Regicide and storyteller forces you into those options. I'm going on hard. Regicide, I'm like hardest difficulties when I'm used to a game is fine. I learned that from Shin Megami Tensei 5. Going on the hardest from the get-go, no. Learn the game first.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Don't stare at me with those big old ears.
I've certainly been hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my
Oh, you
words.
can't choose regicide to begin with?
Is
Oh.
certain.
Okay, I thought I could.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
It did look darkened though.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia.
Come on then!
Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Louis will save us one and all. All we ask
Yeah,
is your
Louise.
You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Oh, this sounds like tyranny.
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
We have not Pixie as a companion.
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got
Yeah.
here? He's an elder.
So he is. No horns, no knife is.
Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Oh,
Hold it!
Dumbass.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck.
And he's fucking dead.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
No! I can't believe we just started the game and are already dying. Oh, hey, gameplay.
Ugh,
Memorandum?
this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us?
That's not what I thought. Oh, we got a glossary. Oh no. Oh, the lore in this game is gonna be a pain. A tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. Okay. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test, with some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army. United can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and the Magic Association have exclusive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. The time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter is a sedentary possesses a little problem, activating an igniter while moving is difficult, and is thus advised to use them cautiously. Ah. So it's in-game gun, or in-universe gun equivalent, I feel like. But also, this gives the excuse of turn-based combat, because if you move and use it, you struggle. Atlas has really liked the glossary title late. Notice with PS5 Tacting, or P5 Tactica had one too. I appreciate glossaries, but it makes streaming a pain. Often called runners. Okay, these are vehicles. For magic power semi-automatic vehicles. Designed for traversing wastelands and either overcoming, circumventing local wildlife, or a magical phenomena. First and while, I'm gonna just skim through them, not read too much. Armed. There are smaller runners. They're roughly the size of armored carriage. Models walk on legs with an internal living area. Legs are more common in their design and wheels because of their versatility on all manners of terrain. But more so because adopting the remains and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost effective and stronger than artificially creating the component necessary. Oh! Sanctism. A monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of one God, the Almighty. The religion of majority across the United Kingdoms. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayers closer with one's whole heart will reach God, bring salvation. It is the state religion, and the Sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the Crown Theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Politics.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Been worse.
Oh, yeah.
And from the sounds of it, you're about the same.
That's one thing I've also heard. Protagonist guy over here, talks.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
I feel like if I'd asked what mission, she would have just chastised me. Like, are you kidding in this situation? Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
Oh, you don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. Can you move right? I'm thinking about we should find a place where you can see the whole area. So, go up. Move, dash, dodge. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controllers are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. You can view tutorials you've seen before in the menu.
Let's go.
Okay, just a simple little dash. But I was stressing buttons!
Watch out!
Log. But I'm sensing something. Don't move. Okay, thank you. Those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they notice it, though. Phase sight. Press L to use phase sight. The ability lets you see what the Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never seen before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare for the as best you can.
Okay.
Oh, let me head through the high ground. Oh, hi, guys. Okay, and that's the dodge.
They look pretty tough. Careful now. Run!
Oh, wait, did they see me? No.
Ugh, I think they see us.
Is that a chimera? Oh, no, it
Strong
did.
ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Stay vigilant. These
That
ones
looks like
aren't
a chimera
messing
of some kind. We're leaving. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus!
We don't have Don't go.
I got stuck on a rock. Raider Pulse is a common way of like, hey, here are enemies. Discover them. It would be neat if like all the races had different like strengths and weaknesses to them.
You do remember what we're here to do, right?
I'm gonna keep it as vague as possible forever. Leave it to me.
You say that, but let's go.
Ah.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Yay! So are you gonna be our like supports?
Right.
It's as though music is playing. Oh yeah! I forgot.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
So the music is just whatever she's doing.
Look! Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there, let's keep moving and stay out of sight. You're gonna have to use the landmark, that's nice. You guys are enemies?
Stay vigilant.
Yes, you are.
Ones aren't messing
Whoop!
around.
Yeah, no, we're going this way.
I don't like this.
Camera keeps auto-turning every now and then. I don't know how I feel about it yet. This is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785.
Wow.
Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy and power. Hear my wish to come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. So our goal is to enlist in the Royal Guard, but for what purpose? To save the country. And obviously they're having some sort of book, probably a fantasy book. People. Lovers. That's not good.
Get on with it, then.
That's not family friendly.
Hang him dead. Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of
Ah.
the igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Awful.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
Oh.
Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
Yeah, it is a sad situation of like you can't help them all.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Strong fairy, yes.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Yeah, it's a thing like I heard our race is like rare, like really rare. So I'm curious how that's gonna play out.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else.
Okay, is there any... Oh! Okay, magic. General term for technique that consumes power to cause a phenomena that bends the laws of nature. Okay, so just... It can be anything. It has a wide range of application, from models used in daily life to destructive power in war. As magic igniters, which require a state permit to ownership and or use, are required for people to be able to use magic. Many cannot wield. Magic igniters, which require a state permit to ownership and use, are required for people to be able to use. Does that mean our fairy has one? Or does it just say that those who cannot need one? Music and magic. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield, it is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society and thus rarely used. Union of Allied Kingdoms spans the Kingdom of Eucretia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of Montario. Euchronia is being the suzerain. What is a suzerain? With its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king, Hythlodaeus, was this United Nations' first ruler. It is often referred to as the founder king. And the capital, or its royal capital, being home of the place and seats of the royal bloodline, of the emperor, massive regolith standard built, symbol of the Grand Tribe. Okay, Horn people. Large population of the Allied Kingdoms. Most distinctive feature are the horns, grow on the sides of the head. Broad diversity in facial and body types, which has essentially been the average. The Ukrainian royal family are a Clemar. Okay, so the royals are this race. Got it. And that's probably why they're so prominent everywhere as well. Roussant tribe, so elves. Long pointed ears are the most distinguishing feature, boast excellent physique, giving them superior martial prowess. Roussant women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clamar and are represented called the prevailing tribes. And here we are. That's an awful image to have as their, like, oh, there are 2 pages of these. Oops. Let's see. Clamar value freedom and dislike illogical restraints. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this position is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. Okay, so the Horn people are more politically motivated than others. Many are some side themselves outperforming others with strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with an belligerent tempered, obsessed with proving superiority in situation. Okay. A tribe recognized by bestial hair and tails. There are many variations of the hair and skin colors, including colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest in their emotions, giving them a reputation of a hedonism. For better or worse, they are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevent them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the Resant and Clemmer tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. So often exploited due to their happy-go-lucky nature, seemingly. And Gallica. Oh, that's just a person. Traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battle, but her special fairy traits allow her to more proficiently than the traveling boy when it comes to sensing Mugla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. Okay.
Which means
many
the
things.
kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
So whenever I see a word I don't recognize or haven't seen that much, press the button. The 9th tribe distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes. They are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teaching of the church. Their population is so small that to even see one in the public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess multiple unique physical traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as Clemmer's horns or Resant's long ears. The Elder tribe, however, bears no such distinguishing feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. So they stick out by not sticking out. Got it.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was
it might be Magia.
assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Flashback?
The king
Flashback.
dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in
Oh.
our power, but not even the kingdom's best.
You are indeed imposing.
Purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Is this a
is your
prince?
mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay, so we need to infiltrate to get in contact with someone we suddenly lost contact with.
Hey, are you listening? Well,
Snake.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince
Ah.
were close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the
They keep
beginning.
saying he's dead, but that didn't look
Now
like he was
comes the
dead
real
and more
stuff.
cursed to stay
You gotta go get enlisted,
in a stasis.
so you can meet up with our operative. Remember,
But who knows? We don't know magic yet.
nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means
Ah.
if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
True, with the country in turmoil, they would need people that are willing before they need to draft.
So?
You know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. R1 for open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, press triangle. Gallica always has some good ideas, or so she thinks. Oh, up deep had to save.
Whatever will I do?
I'll save. That's what I'll do. Also, oh, it tells me there. Okay. Memorandum. Prince of Ecosia. The son and the heir. Oh, I guess I'll just wait and then I'll learn. Heir to the throne of King Haile V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years. Ah! So people think he's dead when he's just in hiding.
Ugh, come off it.
Elda, wise one here of your kind here in the Grand Town. I have business here. Silence, activists, and teach us the Elda are evil, try to defy teaching. Get back, stay away from me. Devilish magic success. If you were so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard in life. It's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene. They call this a United Kingdom in all the accents. Yeah, that might be very intentional.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Oh. Are igniters in different shapes?
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Magla!
Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease.
Aye.
A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
So I'm guessing fairies are more in tune with magic and can use it without any tools, but not to great effects.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
Yeah, but still knowing what the price is
really
nice.
Never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
I'm not the only one that sees a ribcage around that orb, am I?
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic.
Yeah, like that has to be a ribcage.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
I am so used to reading lines because they don't, so I'm gonna be reading a lot of the things and then get immediately repeated.
That was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Oh, yeah, this is a shop I can get to later. Got it.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else could it be?
Fearless Grand Cathedral. Really nice loading screens. hoping that we blend in with an area with a crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda. But the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We're not blending in. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribes is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. On that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. A center located in every city to apply to join for the army. I know what a recruitment center is. Quick way to earn money and social credibility. Not always open. Concerns public safety due to the death of the king. Yeah. Forden. A student Forden, the 78th Sanctifict of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom, he holds the highest authority of the Sanctism and, as such, is the leader of the crown theocracy. Despite hailing from the Roag tribe, rather than the more common and Glamar tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. So he's de facto king just because of his religious position. Magla! Term for magic power that serves as the basis of magic. There are varying amounts of this found in nature, including people, plants, and animals, because Magla sometimes crystallizes in areas with high concentration. Some scholars theorize that Magla may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. Royal Scepter. Proof of the right to the rule. The magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to include natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king, and the popularly termed royal magic it commands serves as both a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. It's a nuke! A powerful magic passed on through generations with Ekronian kings. I don't know how to pronounce that yet, so, you know. Invoked for unique magic ignited called the Royal Scepter. It is tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. There are several records of its use in the long history of the kingdom, be it for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent the strong, determined power of the royal family and the kingdom. Yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid talking to too many NPCs just to keep things moving.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
So be honest, but not to a fault.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's work. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When the corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan,
adult?
too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for change. I need money. I'm just so bored. I need the money.
I need the money.
Damn it.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than look, I have a sharp mind, I can take a lot of punishment. I'm small but quick, I've always been lucky.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
This guy seems like a black. So what I've heard is that the protagonist is actually called Will. Now your main stat is agility. I was wondering about that. I will gladly take agility though. That felt like a choose your stat line. Do I want my name to be Will or something else? Player. You know what? I'll go for Will. I like it.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and niter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way, up to. Next!
Well, that wasn't hard. What a long line. Guess you got no choice but to wait for our turn. Hi, friend!
Whoa.
You're listening as well? The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something else you need? Are you really noble? I think you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family's of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I volunteered to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. I have my reason. But you're cutting in line, and we'll get the igniter in order. No one ever falls direction. Why the only thugs come in here? Well, I don't know how to wait. Okay, no more new words yet.
What's the world coming to?
Blasted, I came to enlist because I heard you could make a quick reeve here, but are they really making work alongside creepy Elda? Did you hear that? God's own scriptures, there's where. Guess you can't expect Elda to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would be a waste of energy. They say tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me in the front as a meat shield. Not that I find any better work. I wish I could serve Count Louis, or Louise. His army is built on merit, so even up. I gotta remember to turn off auto. Army built on merit, so even Parapus stands a chance. A lot of wanted posters. Oh, that's where I joined the queue. That was strangely easy. I think it's strangely easy because they need so many people.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters?
While this is going on, I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Is it humans?
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. We've wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Yes.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
It is funny how, like, the ones who look like elves are more like brutish orcs. Meanwhile, these guys who look like demon are more like noble elves. So, haha. Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
One of the people in Norway's Best Gamer was like, by metaphor, like, whenever I mentioned, like, I'm trying to get metaphor. And once I got it, just show the gif of that guy. I think that might be their favorite.
Most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice,
I can see why, though.
Anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Next friendly magic igniter. Captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main screens.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
A map? Protect the map with my life?
That's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds.
Oh.
This is full of details. Only the military
So
can
it's
pull this
rare.
together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
I just need to get your hands on. Yeah, I think I'm assuming just like my mind, like, oh yeah, modern time maps are so fucking easy to get. In 789 though, not so much.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
That's a great way to keep morale up for soldiers, and also to keep them well
Look at all
living
the other recruits.
and in top
Maybe
shape.
they are desperate for new blood. Oh, right.
Also,
I know
11
we don't know
degrees
what our contact
Celsius.
looks like yet,
They're superior.
but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Yay.
Hey. You awake?
I wasn't. Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
Yeah, not the
These are
king's
same
death.
kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
What book?
Oh, I don't know. The one lying right there that you're always carrying around? Good thing those bandits weren't much for reading, huh?
I mean, they tried to take it, though.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
Ah.
I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I do like this framing device. It's a bit of a neat one. Yes, let's save. 45 minutes since I was able to play the game already. Jesus, it is. Arbor's Day. Friends?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
This chance?
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay?
It's part of the race. Don't judge, Rockman.
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Stop. I feel like he's very much shouldn't be alone. Oh, that was last day, probably active. Where to guess?
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Now, wait a minute. I now realize, no distinguishing features. Different colored eyes? That's not distinguishing? So these are just normal carriages compared to the other things we were riding earlier.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Until arrival. Oh, okay. Wonder how far we come. Let's find our destination, the northern border front. We can view the information in the surroundings, the map, the highlights. Okay.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border front. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we find it quickly.
Right?
Look at the map.
Let's see.
Squad camp, fort camp.
Let's see here.
Okay, probably a while before we can go back.
That's where you want to go.
That's the army campsite. We spent our night
This
there.
place here.
Let's see here.
What's the plan to camp out there tonight? The fort's just past it.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
All I can do for now is rest. They have a big day tomorrow. Okay.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idle's Day. So there's some sort of calendar system.
Fort. The
Like
towering
day
fortress
management
was
thing.
built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Yeah.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Murmur.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious.
I'm guessing this Magla I'm seeing in the air. What is the book? Capital though? War with the magic, war with only one tribe.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Don't worry, my prince will talk.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harley.
Leon!
And you are?
I'm Will.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Yeah?
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen, stay on guard. It's too...
Conscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
Man-clinger, I can't wait for you to have a very brave scene of you saving everyone.
Fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Let's
Damn
go.
it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
You have a helmet.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
If fairies are unable to really do that much magic, what great use is there for fairy? I guess navigation?
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yep, just over there. She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling.
So, the helmet is something she brought along herself.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume
Smart
you
man.
use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Stroll, stop racing these death flags. New ally Stroll. A brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally. You're trying to?
I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
You know, even if you assumed we wouldn't fight, learning how to use an igniter would be a good idea.
Okay?
Expecting turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Here we go.
Careful, the contract should be inside, and I know and we just have to find them. You're running with such purpose. What was it that you were talking about? You said something about your ally? Nothing, we just worry about the soldiers inside. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside.
Listen.
What's happening inside? Okay, I got medicine, herbs. A lot of these. Oh shit, I remember, I have a pre-order code! Will not be useful right now, but oh god. Barry has a weapon? When I opened the book for the game, there was like, pre-order code inside! Redeem it for 11th of October, 2035. This is interesting. Ah. So there's some, like, character-specific items, I see. Wait. Oh, no. Very close, but it's for Gallica only. Okay. Memorandum. Stroll! A genial youth who values justice with a good heart on his shoulders. He comes from an old town, but has a complex circumstance that enlist the army. Typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble being ordered to prefer to each their other by their surnames, in order to prevent over-familiarity. Strolls, it doesn't need to mind. Fantasy novel, book Will carries with them. Memorized style, novel depicting a country with neither magic nor notional tribes. Quite a little fantasy world. It was this thing forbidden text by the censors 10 years prior to, and most copies have been thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. It's a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. Why is the book banned? Defensive fort north edge of the Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has political and strategic relevance, and it's mostly used as a training ground for new soldiers. Magna crystals. Oh yeah, the clusters of a lot of them. They have recently developed methods to create them artificially. The color of the crystal depends on the formation and process of and its impurities. High purity natural crystals are indisposable in producing high performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas with crystals are abound and are often claimed in the name of the crownless mining site. Our people have long whispered that magma crystals are dangerous to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay because there are little evidence supported. But recently, even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. Lots of lore. Anyways, dying people inside. Dying people inside. Oh, hi!
There it is. That's a human.
Yep.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
I am wondering if the fantasy book is actually like a book from the far, far past. Meet the human. I remember this Spider-Man. Horrific, so many dead. Please, we're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find someone that still draw breath. Yeah, I knew that humans were gonna be like the actual antagonists here, but curious how that's gonna play out and what the implications are. Breathing too late. Probably others keep searching.
This is bad.
Got company. What? Even this one, it feels familiar, similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller, but it's not a human too. It looks like we're going to have to fight it. But if it's human, do we even stand a chance? All more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Our only hope is right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I am glad you got the wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against the thing if we attack it separately. We only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand, if the two of us working as one, I trust your judgment and the timing of our attacks. Triangle to engage in the squad battle. You use square to attack to stun enemy sword, it will start the battle with an advantage. They are defensive to continuously attack with the square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, apparently stunning.
Things will be fine.
Yeah, I heard about this too. Like, there's element of this where you can do this. Squad battle with stunned enemies. Engaging in the squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an additional attack. In addition to enemies retain main stun at the start of the battle, be sure to take advantage of this. Technically, you can whittle down the health of a monster by doing this, but what I've heard is that it's not worth doing to try and kill someone this way, because it's just faster doing this combat. Okay, skills, triangle, got it. Turn icon, top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent is rounded. Enemy receive additional turn icon in most battles. Ah, lovely. What are the skills? Fire.
The power of fire!
Oh, that's bad. I want to stop this. Unscathed Triumph. Ah. Bonus rewards if not hurt.
I think we're in the clear.
We pulled through somehow. But Lord, that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can.
Wait.
Hi, buddy.
Be careful.
Boss is nasty. Catch it off guard if you strike now, right? Manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen. There's a chance their entire breaker will deplete in an instant.
Let's push through.
Yeah.
Let's settle this quick. Get ready.
We can try a regular attack.
The power of they die hard.
Should have done that. Oh, they can act like a stun. Ah, I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, so I have a regular sword and he has a great sword. It's Triumph. Yay!
I feel stronger.
My strength up. Oh. I'm a lucky bastard. Oh, I guess I'm lucky. I see. I'm gonna get my agility up to 10 before I go over for luck, I think.
I think that's all of them.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Yeah, the combos aren't good to like just use outside, so I can understand why they're not, or people were like, hey, don't go for this.
Look! Alright, how's that? Okay, this could be our Charlie's guy.
Oh, a crit! I am curious if luck affects crit rate, because then I want agility and crits just for the funds.
We made short work of them.
Oh. Badly wounded. Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm bad enough spot without you making me worse. Also showed it was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. What's now then? Damn it all to bloody hell. Killed him.
Run.
So young, fresh recruits, get away from here now. That thing's still up ahead. Still more soldiers still left alive, right? We can't just run, leave them be. Too late, the monster. We can't just run away, stay away from that thing.
Damn it!
Damn Elda, the enemy sport was cursed. Why is that horror thing attack? Downfall of the human attack. You must know that surely. Everyone's dead. They all have families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it!
Should have thought about that before you started talking negatively about me.
Hold on.
Wait. You two, you're searching for someone?
I get it now.
Thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Tell you the truth?
What?
Is that a from the human earlier?
Was that?
Top of the tower. Maybe that's what there are still soldiers fighting there. Handle our personal matters later. Rescuing innocent riders take precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
I'm glad you like. I don't like that you hide your intentions, but this is not the time to like deal with this. Oh, there's different now. Did I hear a dog? I did. It was a surprise attack.
Let's give him a fight.
We'll win this.
Still up?
Yeah. So barely got anything from the little wolf guys. Oh, I wonder if this is one of those games where, like, if you fight lower level enemies, you get less experience. Like, fighting the same enemy at the equal level gives you some experience, but fighting them later at higher level gives you less than before. I have kind of appreciated that mechanic, but, you know.
Let's go. Burn!
Not done yet.
Stunned.
A tough one.
The power of fire!
I think I'm getting used to this.
Yeah, it's a nice tool to avoid over leveling and to show when or you should and shouldn't be here. Nice.
Okay, this could be our Charlie's guy.
Como Tenta. I don't like that.
Keep it up! The power of they die hard!
Okay, they resist fire, but they seem to be weak to physical. You weren't stunned? Yeah, see an icon when I hit them with physical.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Magical.
That was the last one. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Whee! Keep hearing the sound effect of a dog seeing me, but I haven't seen the dog yet. Can I keep going up this tower? Yes. Glad I did.
Looks like it could be useful.
Okay, over to the big tower. Are we gonna learn what the like random safe spots are in this or not? Oh boy. Hi guys.
Come on! This battle's ours. Let's go! Let's settle this quick! Still up? Try some of this!
Oh! Okay, so everyone has a unique crit animation. I mean, good, but, you know.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Let's push through! This is our chance! I'll give it my way! You're here?
The power!
You don't need to... Okay.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Nothing new. I am curious. Okay, no. I'm guessing later I might get a setting to change how AI works. Because I am already aware that you can control them later, but yeah.
Come on! We have the edge. Let's take them all out.
Oh, two of them. Die?
Still up? Burn to up.
Why are you burning that one?
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
The power of fire! Even easier than expected. We've been spotted.
Oh.
Okay, let's give this all we've got. Settle this quick. Still here?
Stop using fire!
The next one will fall just as easy.
I was gonna help but see that I'm getting mag, but I haven't quite realized what mag is. In my mind was just like, oh yeah, I'm getting experience and I'm getting money, and I kind of ignored the second number I'm getting. You're the MP, man, right? Roofs are up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I'm a doubt there could be any survivors. Facing that monster together might not save anyone at this point. They're going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Is that just throwing your life away? Why do it if it's impossible for nothing? Because there's a better chance there's even one survivor. Then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time? And you? Glad to forge ahead despite your risk? What murdered all these peeps? I just got back. Ah, human! You'll see him pretty soon. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, let me lend you strength. Yeah, maybe.
What do you think?
Give us up here. What should we do? Give me a minute.
Right.
Let's prepare. I don't like the fact that we can go in here. And that you're a little hurt. I'm a little hurt. And that you are running out of MP. Well, you got your MP back. Congrats.
Yep.
Anyways, get ready for human. Hi.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
You can call him Steve if you want. Harold.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Is it trying to tell me to run away somehow? Okay. Homo Gorello. Or Goreleo.
I won't hold back.
How do you feel about fire? Oh.
Monster. You're mine.
Oh.
didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
What does pass do?
We're looking good here.
Ah,
okay.
it allows the next person.
We can do this.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, this right, next attack kills us.
Gotta heal up!
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this.
I'm
And
distracted.
yes.
You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
Oh, well, he died.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child.
Here we go.
Anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Oh.
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Here we go. This is normal. Robin?
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Psy deals with a match with one enemy. Die. Weak HP recovered to one ally. Let's do some wind.
Alright, that did the trick.
Nice. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. And there's this wind now.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points! Certain enemies have weak points to certain affinities. After you hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Taking an enemy weakness or scoring a critical hit will, against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade wings. We could target those.
Let's target the wing!
That's it, stay on
The
it.
freedom of a...
Come forth, royal soul!
How's that? We've got to hit the other spots too.
Ow. It hurts me. Izanagi no Okami? I was thinking of Izanagi.
Wind!
You hit their weakness.
A seeker! Scour! Come on!
No more legs for you.
Wait, what? It's
1,000? Well, that means I need to get rid of the fruits.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body!
Come forth, Royal
Can
Soul!
you knock those apples off?
Win!
What happened to your audio level? Okay, it didn't like or care for wind, but physical. No. I got this. I can live a couple more.
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it.
I'm working on it.
Maybe there's something I can do.
Okay.
Hey, can you let me handle this?
I gotta get knocked down the animals to keep the purple healing.
Understood.
Yes.
Leave it to me.
What?
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Scour!
Well then. Okay, as long as I have more than 20 health while attacking, I'm fine.
Seeker! Wind!
Yeah, I'm fine. You know what? Maybe I should find out how much it heals for. Well, okay. I won. I was thinking, what if it only heals like 10 or something? No, that's 125.
A tough one. Seeker!
Oh. Did I kill? I kill. Gorleo's apple. A experience. That's still 600 mag.
Okay.
Oh, I think I heard about this, maybe. Hey, my shield went up to 10. Look. Oh. Okay, good that you can save up points.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used?
Magic.
Your whole heart and your whole body was... It was crazy. Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
Maybe heal him?
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius!
Allies United. Oh.
Thank goodness you're alive.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh?
Why am I getting Sigbar
Well,
vibes?
this boy managed to command
Beyond the eye patch.
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, You have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
In the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village. I'm gonna be right back, but I'm gonna let this play out while I'm gone. I'll hear what they're saying, though.
Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
I heard that text box as I was about to leave. Can someone catch me up?
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
Wait, what are the other four, though?
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run.
God, Stroll
Not
sounds
from you,
familiar.
and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. You regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Oh. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treacherous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
New ally, Grias. Grias, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
So...
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
More of the mission?
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Grias, now you're the one raising the death flags. I felt like, Cole, I already forgot his name, my bad. A Stroll, close enough. I feel like Stroll, well, it's too obvious to try and kill him. He's like obviously gonna be a friend for a long time. Grias, on the other hand, a human. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms unlike natural beasts. Their bodies hold immense amount of volatile magla. They rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature marking little sign of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Farside Mirror is a phone. Yeah, so it's a one-to-one communication. Look. Princess Curse. Lingam Benevolent Curse stained by the prince during assault 12 years ago. At the time of the incident, the great minds from all over the country attempted to break the curse. It never was successful. Those who can see the flow of Magla say it resembles poisonous briar, vines, and twine around the sleepy prince. Yes, I do really think the older character we rely on, who we like, once it comes to the mission has a death flag. I do think so. Resonant Vessels. An archetype's power causes transformation. The first stage is that the heart becomes metallic, object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce its determination and hopes for it in their newly made hearts, which urges their body to awaken. Their outcries akin to the battle cries of heroes of past, who were known to call the archetype in the face of danger. It could be said that the transformation makes the wielder an ideal version of themselves. Oh, there are more. Louise! Yep, monster in the making. We have more or less got all of this from the exposition from the guy, Grias. Grias, on the other hand, a veteran, warrior, and resistant member alongside building Gallica. He infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica has entrusted the delivering secret orders to him. There's more. Mage! General term for those who have good command over magic. Yeah. Formally refers to those who have achieved national qualification professional use magic. However, as many commoners have difficulty discerning those who are formally qualified, this is a catch-all term for the prominent. Okay. There are several tiers of mage certification, the majority being low-tier artisans, engineers, and soldiers, which limit the type of use of magic. Some professionals have fewer restrictions, such as magic professors and healers. The higher the tier of certification, the more difficult it is to obtain. Few in the kingdom hold the highest tier, and one bearer alone can influence nations. Princess assault 12 years ago. Assassins infiltrated the palace to attack the prince while sleeping. Captured the royal guard for surprise. We also got this one mentioned earlier. One of the royal guards who fought the band's assassin. The only clue regaining the identity of the mage was that they were patently not an adult. Oh. Salem was able to arrange a sneak attack within the palace to master a command of high-level curse magic and have a appearance of a child. By all accounts, the only person to match this unique criteria was Louise, who was afterwards strongly condemned by the all in the palace. However, no evidence could be found, and justice is yet to be served. And the hidden village, whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince afflicted by the curse is being sheltered and receiving treatment there. This is also where Will and Gallica were issued their secret mission. What's the power in you, I'm wondering? You seem to know something about it. Hey, I say use it or lose it, that's a let's take a rest. Let's ask Grius about that. Got a fine job delivering that message, lad. Finally time for us to act for His Highness. And you want to ask me the power, don't you? I have a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you? Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His highest... Our Highness and the Prince tutors to swordplay. Then I had to attack, I was there.
See.
Really, that's incredible.
You know...
Good, I'm pooped.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
You gotta make a poor bed.
Ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice.
You too?
It told me my duty would be to guide you.
Oh.
What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Yeah, I don't mind a little danger. It's not your fault. It's kind of your fault!
I mean, it is kind of your fault.
Wow! Way to twist the knife. Look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
You know, there is affection level drops. No. There is a certain element that I'm a little iffy about that I noticed with Persona 5. And that was the thing of like, hey, I noticed there's something we can do to make the boss fight easier. Do you want me to do it? And never ever did it feel like not doing it was the correct choice. And it feels like, I hope this game is more creative about how to do it. Like, I know there is some element of like, oh yeah, obviously don't pick this one character to do this thing, because they are not adept at doing it. But to some degree, it was just never the correct, or saying no was never the right choice. I hope this game is more clever with that, because that means I can command Gallica to do something, but give him more choice in what I tell Gallica to do that I think would be helpful. Like, yeah, they healed, Gallica says, I can deal with the fruits, tell her to do that. But have the enemy do something, and then, like, do you have any suggestion? And I get multiple options. That would be nice.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Telladan. Yeah?
Well, hello.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. truly are an intriguing one.
Aye. You don't have a long nose. Make variety in patterns rather than just
In
make
the
fight
moments when
easier.
your heart is
Yeah.
most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Yeah, it's the thing of like, it feels like a hey, make the fight easier, which while neat, feels lazy, if that makes sense.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Oh!
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it?
That...
A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
Well, is this the guy who asked me about, like,
academia.
how I felt about, like, fantasy?
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now,
So it's a physical place somewhere.
Afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance? This is way over my head.
Understandable. But suffice it to say, I'm sure it will prove beneficial to you. There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to, I believe.
Yeah, he sounds familiar as well.
True magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
Oh, it's Greg
In
John.
their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
Greg John isn't Ichiban from Yakuza, is he?
I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you?
Yeah, this is Velvet Room.
Take my hand in friendship.
But it seems to be a physical place, not just a mind space as well.
Okay.
No, it's not Ichiban.
The bargain is struck then.
Oh, Greg. Who was Ichiban?
The scholar in search of utopia.
That's amazing. That's what I'm mixing it up.
Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond.
Because
with
Wayne
him,
is also
and a
Detective
new
Pikachu, if I
power yet
recall.
slumbering within thee may awaken.
Kaichi Tang, that's it. I keep mixing Kaichi and Greg John. The party can now study in the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Ah, there it is. Like I said, it's a heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of your followers, people that can support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure.
I'm guessing more is like, as you progress story, you progress his ability tree, or like his Arcana.
Draws ever closer.
Meanwhile, other people like Stahl or Stahl will be interact with them and you get further.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those
shit.
who walk a righteous path.
I suddenly remember someone compared Grius to someone else, and I'm suddenly very concerned. And I see where the comparison is coming from. Grius reminds me from Vandam from Xenoblade 2. I forgot about someone making that comparison, but as soon as I made it, I remembered I heard it before, and that concerns me.
Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget. One more move, and I'll cut you down.
Speaking of Xenoblade 2.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us to Grand Trad.
Alright.
We'll check for this for way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place here.
No mines, full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through Nord Mines. Ready?
Good.
We should hurry. Focus is on making the royal capital.
The Nord Mines.
That sounds very much like Oh He'll Die territory. Yep.
Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh? What happened?
Your wounds reopen? No, I'm fine. It's just... I help feel like we're being watched.
No.
It's deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Look for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Up in the air. Large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks his prey from the sky and goes in for an ambush. What now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. If we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there. And you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy to demonstrate it. You need to move, don't fall behind. Nord Mines. Yeah. Why did it get closed? Some sort of catastrophic accident took place several years ago, costing many lives, and the mine was temporarily closed until the cause of the incident could be removed. But the mines remain shuttered even now, and they generally thought of as abandoned. Nevertheless, the ample amount of veins still remain in the mine's entrance, and was never sealed off. The past years have been a reliable influx of daredevils who come seeking the instant fortune and the mine remaining priceless. It has led to its own associated problems. More enigmatic young man, imprisoned in a peculiar study called academia. He first contacted Will during the particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousness. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic, and his profile and expertise on archetype. Academia, that's the place. All magical objects rarely seen elsewhere, from gaining secret knowledge regarding archetypes to forbidden texts and rules that accurately map the movements of the stars, among countless others. The mysterious power Will has awakened to shining magla engulfs the entire body, transforming it into a giant figure reminiscent of a hero. It seems to be short of magic, but clearly nothing kind of ignited its future by an army. Everything about it deviates from what is commonly known about magic. Oh, I run real fast. Blue moss. The wild dogs over there? Hundos, the beast hunter packs. They usually come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if not careful. Can we get them a chance to surround us? We need to find a different path for now. Why isn't it, lad? There's a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment of worry for someone like you. Really? You still don't get it. So be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson of the basic combat. Pay attention, that's the subject, of course, few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider this your first meeting. Or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you assess their strengths, prepare for the next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down. I wonder, what do you make it? It's weaker. Indeed, he's slipped out of death grips at the force, so this should hardly be a challenge. I'll do activate face sight, identify an enemy's strength via their color. Blue, yellow, red. And unknown or white. Okay, that's nice. If you level up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy you see with the color has changed. Ah. Simply must be done, put the blue sword. Weaker enemies can be quickly with simple attack. Being attacked by a weaker enemy will not force you into squad battle, though enemies will still take damage. Neat. As one curse over an enemy, you will be locked off an enemy. That enemy will be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking. And try for yourself, lad.
See the enemy. There they are.
Come on!
Ah!
Push through! Come on! Alright.
Oh! And you get experience from this. Neat! That's a fun mechanic.
Well done.
That's right, I got one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortune can turn if you let up for even a moment. If it happens, change your tactic and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Yep. Have to beat a breakage with attacks, create an advantage in your favor. However, if you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into battle where the enemy has an advantage. In any situation, use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize a tactical advantage. Fighting in dungeons, dispatch with Gundam. Base will help you determine a battle approach, while staying out of enemy's reach, so use suspicion. Okay.
I'm counting on you.
Or first-hand experience. Get comfortable with the fighting before we head to the right track. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case.
We don't know yet. Ah, it hit me.
They'll need more
It
than
had.
this.
It hit further faster than I thought it would. Jesus! Every time dungeon you before the squad battle, that begins the enemy turn, which is dangerous. If you're unhappy with how the battle is going, you can restart from the beginning of. Oh! This will automatically move to first to the enemy has a weakness and to a skill you have. Oh!
I don't know their weakness. Guess
By
we'll
the
just
power.
try what we've got.
Oh, you're obviously weak to win. You're not weak to win.
You gotta aim better than that.
My best.
Oh.
Wasn't enough.
I won't hold back.
Well, that's rough.
That's how I've survived this long.
I think we're in the clear.
And we're gonna chase support. Make support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. Interesting. Item. Bird.
Push through.
Let's do this.
The first move's ours. Don't be careless.
Phantom dance. Ooh.
Take this.
My physical attacks aren't that great, but everything else. Stop it! Ow. Ow.
Still here?
Oh, is that icon when killing people, maybe?
Victory is ours.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Let's make sure I stay healed up. 3 is fine.
I see the enemy.
Come on! Alright, come on!
Alright.
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
Oh, no.
Let's push through!
Yeah!
This could be our chance.
I don't know yet.
Let's go.
Archetype Seeker.
Is there another way?
So it might be Seeker, just being his name.
Scour! Last one.
They're down.
Take this sword,
You had
finish the
this.
job.
Very does.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Look down. Victory well out.
I also can't help but notice that it has a limit to its max health. Or the max level for my thing.
You found us. Get ready,
Right
everyone.
there.
Oh. Oh.
Let's give him a fight.
Don't make them counter.
Nice. Yeah, I was also curious if they were gonna be heroes, like actual heroes, or just in name.
Wind. 2 remaining.
Take this. Still standing.
I will fight his power. Scour.
Nice.
The next one will fall just as easy. Not bad. I feel stronger.
I have a plan for my level up, and it's gonna be real dumb.
Look down. Victory well out.
I'll tell later how well that goes for me, though.
What is it?
I haven't seen you around this spot before. You wouldn't have to be banished then, would you? Now they're gonna better look at you. I'd say you aren't bandit material. Guess I'm on edge. It's funny to think I saw in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a paddler. I got a regular nearby. Came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the humans who appears from nowhere and whips out the entire towns? Terrifying, no? I probably didn't mean to start the mood, but hey, would you be a lot better to find something? Revival medicine? You know, having one on hand sounds good. Change. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Now then.
I always appreciate hey, this item has no uses besides selling. Awesome. I can give you a price, plenty of stuff in this woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for a day though. They put it cost settle down some more. You find me with something worth selling, then you know where to find me. Just travelers. Yeah. Just generic traveler dialogue.
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
I see the enemy.
I tried to dodge.
Incoming.
Okay, yeah. This is not meant to be like normal combat at all.
Grius, your attack power is down.
Wait, what?
You hit their weakness.
One minute.
Grius, your attack power is down.
Something very glad Pokemon started making a separate pocket for. Yeah, if you're at least gonna have it, make it so that it doesn't intermingle with your regular item inventory. Now I'll heal Grius.
Time for some push through.
Maybe a precautionary heal wouldn't hurt.
Nah, I'm fine.
Nice.
There they are. Right there.
Hi.
There they are.
There we go.
Straight. Get ready. Let's go. Scour. Just one left. They're down.
Take this.
I knew you had this.
They die hard.
Only one left. Finish them off.
Yay!
I think I'm getting used to this.
And my summon became stronger. I saw that.
Let's push through. This battle's ours. This could be our time. Let's go. Come forth, royal soul. You still up?
Oh, you're dead. A shiny stone!
That'll do it.
Alright, how's that? Let's give him a fight. Let's give it my all. Vitus power. Wind! A tough one.
Take this.
You guys are doing great.
They chose the wrong opponent. That was the last of them.
You're right, that was literally the last of them. You guys said they're going tense.
Got a moment?
Going on. Surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are police represent. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Damn, I was jumping old goat, ain't you? The bastard lived long enough. Kill him quick. Soldiers.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
What is that? Never seen anything like it.
Their reaction?
That's not an igniter.
What do you know?
Got no mercy for you.
Here they come!
Guard, greater resistance damage taken. Prevents weakness from being exploited.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
Guard up!
Take this! It's our turn now!
I'm guessing I'm weak to fire.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
Yeah, I know I'm barely holding it together. Utilizing formation efficiently. Your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on the position. Front row deals more damage with melee attacks. Back row deals less damage, but takes less damage. When a battle, you can change formation.
Barely holding together.
Falling back.
Gotta heal up quick.
Interesting. So I can go to the back line and then heal.
Still standing.
That's an interesting take on the mechanic.
Hold still! Coming at us!
We try and just attacking.
Still up?
Take this! Hell like today! Let's do this! Blast!
What's that?
What if you did?
I think something's coming. Watch out!
Use your eyes, get ready!
Time for some close combat.
That didn't feel like it did any less damage.
Take this! It's our turn now!
Ow.
Us?
I won't hold back. Wind.
So that's 83 in front. Good match.
Tougher than I thought. Let's do this! Hold still!
If I go back and do the same magic style again.
Scour.
Okay, yeah, so it's only for physical moves. That's a neat way to balance things. Could have some strategic implications. Are the soldiers from the fort survived? No, that couldn't be. Simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. Why would they have already mobilized the pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least worst at this
Let's
point.
hurry.
case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go. The mines!
Alright.
Here we are. Looks creepy. I guess we, you did say it was abandoned. By the Crown Theocracy orders it, so I've been in this place for quite some time. By the royal decree, I here with the miners directing it all to come to this place. Taking the riches left within. I'll have to train these illegal miners for the armed detachment of the soldier service. Have you heard inside? You're wrong there. Make preparation if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Oh, I have to get healed. Where do you think we go? The tunnel's this way. The sooner we get in, the quicker we can get out. What do you sell? Mayor, side passing through. Of course, indeed. That would be the sort of route to get to the other side of the mountains. Have you heard? The place is abandoned, but a few blocks staying behind doing some less than legal mine. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. But none of that is surely be made for the occasion. So if there's something you need, I'll allow me to accommodate you. Let's have one more, just in case. Whee!
Wait a second.
Probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? We'll be safe around them. We know most of them are the same miners who worked there before closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down to this place, right? Yeah.
Let's go.
Or if Zeus catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble and I'll deal with. Let's move with haste. Essentially, it's in everyone's best interest to just ignore whatever happens in here. Makes sense.
However,
stay quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That is quite still as you feel. Well, are your instincts alerting you of the bloodthirst in the air? Maybe when the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Yeah.
Don't you dare move!
Trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surround peacefully. As I thought, we walked into an ambush. You got us at a disadvantage, catching us in a narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. So you're still already been sealed back with soldiers, surrounded immediately. You got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay for the price of your insolence.
Wait.
But instead, we're not deserters. We're forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Ah, yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we cannot have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. All that conspiracy, we got no choice. We fight our way through.
Next time for sure. What are you doing?
Yeah, nice work.
Aha! These guys are weak.
Stop right there.
There are enemies around.
Oh, you're really weak.
Fine what?
I see you.
What are you doing?
Ow!
I knew you could do it.
I tried to kill him before he could hit me. Didn't work out when I missed.
Look.
Yep, dead miner. Oh, not dead! Just dying.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What?
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived.
Yep.
And the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on. Let's move.
It's a gentle little boss. You are prepared. Why are you willing to go so far to hunt him down?
Watch out. Spotted.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Jump back.
I can't believe this.
Great job.
Interesting.
Wait.
I thought it all makes sense. It appears we were expected. Yep. Batman? Batman.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard.
You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Money?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements. The villagers...
It's not Noah, is it?
Plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Oh, he angry.
7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Time to kill.
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Oh.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the
Lodestar?
king's own path, awaken.
What?
Now rip your heart out.
What the? Oh, no. I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Oh, it's Dion!
My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My
Oh, yeah,
home and
this.
my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Javelin? Not a javelin.
Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Yeah, he's a great VA.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Deals physical damage slash to one enemy. Playing it down.
Don't bother struggling. Let's go. Scour.
Take this!
Useless. Die.
Oh, here's his fire. Good. And now I need to take care of the other two.
The audacity.
Moving to the rear.
Okay, I can move back, but that means...
Closing the distance.
Warrior.
But yeah, a lodestar. I'm only familiar with the word from Fire Emblem. It's a class there, but I think it's like a lordly class. The star that is used to guide the course machine. You know, that makes sense.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash. Time for some close combat.
I keep trying to press X to attack. Oh, really? Ow. Yeah, the X button doesn't do anything yet.
You come forth, royal soul.
Who your savior
rear
is?
Seeker. Scour.
Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. That could be real bad.
Warrior.
Perhaps not.
Okay, Steve's about to run out. I'll save my big attack for that. Sure.
This should work.
That helped.
Die already.
Seeker. Better be sure.
Take this. Die.
So no more. How's the extra press turn? So far it's not hurting me too much, but I feel like it can become an issue later on. Okay, defense is gone.
The freedom of a wanderer. By this power. Wind.
Still fine.
Warrior. Not done yet. I refuse.
Yeah. If he's like he didn't get the extra turn, that could become an issue. But yeah, just a turn can become very scary very fast.
Not bad at all.
Hey, I got a point in luck.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Oh.
Impossible. Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
Oh, you know, just people.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have no reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more.
We're setting up Luis to be the big bad very much. How long until he's just the puppet of it all?
Please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're one of us. We're brothers in arms.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him
Handshake,
dwells
done.
the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond!
Together we stand.
The party can now study the warrior. It's in my leg. I guess that's the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Scroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
And is Stroll gonna be with us now with more? My eyes. Oh yeah, she wasn't here earlier.
What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Yeah? More or less?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales.
I like this music, it's very fitting and heroic, but the problem is it's overpowering the dialogue of some characters.
Your companion too had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, no? He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down
you
after
share
this.
Quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
I lost my heart.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's
So
all
what
there is to it.
happened between us?
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Oh.
Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yeah!
I won't lead you astray.
Now started the
The
mage.
whole reason I'm here. Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle.
This is a big thing that I know that is different from the previous Atlases, or Persona rather. Everyone's a wild card.
As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
I haven't played 1 or 2, so maybe. It does seem like though everyone has their own everyone has their own archetype, but then they can share them with the others. What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart from the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many you have yet to see, with Barbara Elite. Each of you have your own chart. You will be able to use these charts in the signing archetypes. First, let's consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Gria's lineage chart, please.
This here.
Using the chart shows the power and connection of the archetype. You gain the archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you would need Magla. That's what Mag is! Oh, do you want Mage in the near future? I was considering going Mage next with my character for now, yeah. But simply drawing the Magla within yourself will put a heavy burden on you. But this means you need to gather Mag from your battles. Yeah, okay. Each character can study archetype obtained throughout the story, selecting the corresponding icon 3. Studying archetype consumes Mag, with minuscule charts of Mag crystals. Main menu, change the channel archetypes to the no-call. Ah.
Means.
To learn is to change oneself. They say here you may receive the database study of the archetypes of people. Like choose an archetype among these. Yeah, if I were to pick one, I'll pick the one that I don't have yet, which is the Mage. Using fire, ice, and electric magic, it excels at hitting enemies' weak points. Bliss can magic font. Ooh. Raises max MP by 15%? Increases magic skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetype is the same lineage or present. Harakaja increases the ally's attack by 3 turns. One ally, Tetra Prey, negates repel physical. Ugh. I also can't help but notice they max at 20, but at 15 they only get medium. Eat up, passive, passive. I'm gonna try go for magic on him for now then. That feels like what they're wanting to build me towards. Note, however, the mage defense are paltry at best, they cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attention and will battle, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through MP fast, and the mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You have to use your magic strategically to succeed. Yes.
Sure.
Of course.
This sanctum, I shall speak with the heart of the man who, if Diapatch Grius, feel his resolve and let the new soul dwell his heart. Ooh. With capacity hero souls, for the heroes of tempers excited with strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge and surpass the nature and logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. Is this truly an archetype? The same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it is finally in my grasp.
I see. This could be useful.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Now the archetype should now welcome to the archetype. Simply, I can imbue with the noble youth of a new archetype power. I feel free to experiment now. Feel free here on. Yeah, I'm gonna also give that to myself. So I can advance my own archetype eventually. Stahl will advance the warriors, and Grius will advance the mage. At least, if I understand this correctly.
That is...
If I do this...
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Yep.
I'm counting on...
Of course.
Now, my curiosity, is that just because I've already learned it, or is it because of something else?
Really?
Yep. We're also still suffering in this land.
New skills.
Oh, okay, I need to learn them first. Let's, for now, swap to the mage. I'll go back to this one later, but I just want... Or you know what? I think about it. I should have a diversity for now, and later on I should focus. So the more in academia, you can study archetypes, you'll be able to unlock more new archetypes, learn strategic knowledge by attending more lectures or reading bookshelves. Mag's the most important resource in the game, and Mage the hero has best passive skill. That looked like a pretty nice one, yeah. Some functions in the main menu are now available to change your archetype. There we go. Now we got the fancy menu. You can now check the status and your royal virtues and qualities necessary as a king. From the main menu, raise these virtue in many ways. There. Calendar, memorial, system, settings. There. Let's see. Let's also save. Nice boost. And here's the memorandum. Calendar. The royal funeral is in a week. End of mourning period. Okay, so mourning for a week and a half. Or 2 weeks and 1 day. Forgiveness Day. Quest. We only really have one. Stop! No more feet. Followers. Okay, there's a couple. Party. Information tactic. Ah, here it is. Let them decide. On discretion, conserving consumables, fight to kill, fight without holding back. Attack normally. Oh, but this is auto battle. Ah, I see. Oh, okay. Equipment. Wait, what? Giving you to the let's go slash protagonist only. Slash. Oh, okay. I see. Alright. Traveler shoes. Innocent gloves. I'll take the evasion. Traveler charm. Innocent amulets. Skill. Okay, they read something about, or there's already a word they mentioned that I kind of missed.
That is.
And the king himself wrote this. Why would this be here in all places? I can tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reason for imprisonment me here after all. I'd love to decipher the content, but only it will take a good amount of time. Written in a script I never laid eyes on before. Do you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll? Ooh.
What's this?
Take a look.
Need more than simple illustration, but do you not think it bears resemblance to the seeker archetype? Or it bears a caption? And mysteriously enough, of all the languages they're in, there's only one I'm able to parse. It says Saps, like the name of the person, unmistakably so. Though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain.
Hang on a second.
That's certainly a mystery on top of the enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
I did create magic. Yeah, I'm also not like. Pet the cat.
This cat, you see.
I usually don't prefer to like know about things that are advanced, even if it's gameplay. Here's innocence.
That's a good boy.
Shiny, that's valuable. You need to hold on to it. Wait, what?
What now?
Here's the archetype experience by Water. Oh! Fancy. But yeah, they mentioned something about changing something for my character. I'm curious how. Part information. The most effective way to form your party is to consider balanced attack, recovery and assist skills and archetypes. You can obtain information about enemies in advance. You can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strength and strike at enemy weaknesses. Yeah. Enemy reinforcements. Oh, they can get reinforcements. Okay, so don't just strike wildly. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. A channel archetype's powers significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapons category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gears, that will become easier. Oh! Method of attack depends on its weapon and will be changed by switching archetype he has channeled. Action will available to you times attack range. Keep in mind for attack archetypes. Okay. So it depends on the class, not character. Whee! Oh god, there's so many books. Warrior archetype, warrior. Among them, the adept slays hordes head up swordmaster, the elite disciple of the blade samurai. Ah, hi. Weapon.
Got a sec?
These aren't really good at attack and defense, and their value come from attacking the front row, but they are not very versatile beyond the sword. I couldn't tell that. Mage? Ah, so these opens up all the different archetypes. I see the next one is a tank. Wizard, Elemental Master. Dark Magic, through the mage archetypes unparalleled command affinity-based magic. If they want to pull the mind and Magla, while the mind is powerful, they must kneel before the pure strength of time. Let no mage forget.
Oh, yeah?
Weak points. Can additional damage from taking much part. Wait, he can deal powerful magic but not dish out damage?
Hold on.
Seeker, not one legendary hero across many lands and eras. Those intrepid spirits who sought greater heights on the secret path of Born Alias. Magic Seeker and Soul Seeker.
Whoa.
A jack of all trades, it's a master of none. Let no secret forget.
I see.
Easy to use, but not enough to fight alone. It gets to fight specialized allies, making the thing true power. Oh, there's another row of classes. Archetype Grow! Grow in power and versatility, and archetype should be channeled to fight your allies. With your allies, which only a word like channel archetype. Okay, I got that. Unique parameters, but so do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is a total measure of one's strength in combat. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. These are added to a character's baseline parameters, and the sum determines their total stats. It's worth noting that some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channel. Yeah, that makes sense. So, with the mage, you lose defense. Advanced archetype. So you give powerful force of each archetype. To study them, one must grow closer to certain supporters. A cultivate the original archetype. An advanced form will eventually be able to study after achieving a higher rank with the corresponding follower. Our studying advanced archetype will require both mag and ranking of the base archetype high enough. Okay, so it's kind of like awakening a persona. Oh, that was more books than I thought. Pass will consume half a turn. Useful in current character skills and not effective against an enemy, or when you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. Guarding, we already kind of know that. Yep. Great to decrease damage. Okay, we'll do that. Formations, that's front and back. Yeah. Negated attacks. If you lose the ability to attack, the enemy will quickly gain the upper hand. When confronting an unfamiliar enemy, caution is warranted. Normally, an action consumes at one turn icon, but the result of the action can change the amount of consumption. Attacks nullified or evaded, the number of turn icons is doubled. If an attack is reflected or absorbed, all turn icons are lost, and the turn forcibly ends. That's awful! Some monsters with lasting condition called status ailment. Twice have been known the effects, of course, but better to have the means to remedy a close hand. Information kind of reminds me of the older Final Fantasy games. There are two types of status ailments, physical and mental. It's possible to afflict them with both types at once. Physical ailments persist even after battle. Mental, automatically covered in battle ends. Okay. Poison, paralysis, malady. Oh. Oh, that's awful. X, half of any damage is dealt to oneself. Resistance to the dark is greatly reduced. Susceptibility to status ailments is greatly reduced. Burn. 3. Daze. Charm. Ah. Forget. Sleep. Rage. Yep, that one's common. Society. An ally-only ailment preventing the use of archetype skills. If attacked while afflicted, the enemy will not consume a turn icon. Ooh! Rewards for victory. If you crush your enemies without getting damage, you'll receive bonus experience from the battle. Okay. Well then. I'll leave now. Oh wait, Royal Virtues. There it is. Square. Ah, it's Persona. Book of the Apocalypse.
What's this?
That is...
I advise you not to touch that. There's a variety of books from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant to read. That one is not. I was about to say it must not be read without the due precaution. But we already have the other one, probably.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
The fact that Grius is someone I could, like, bestow this power upon, but not bond with him, gives me two ideas. Either Grius is not gonna have a bond and is gonna die, or we're gonna get party members that we don't necessarily bond with.
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power.
Wait. Why? Now that I'm hearing Grius more, why am I thinking of Cobblesworth? Is that his name? Grubsworth, maybe, from DuckTales. Scrooge's rival.
You studied back at the Sanctum, right?
Or is it Scrooge
I
I'm
couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Those about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you
He does remind me of Vandam as well,
In all honesty,
yes.
We barely know any more than you do.
Initially it reminds me of Vandam, but the voice reminds me of
I think
Scrooge.
you can use that power now.
Or
I
the other
think
guy.
you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instruction to your allies during battle. During battle, you can assign the right stick to auto battle, causing your party to fight with tactical settings. You have battle settings during battle L1, order, tactical party. Okay.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
Oh, hi. There he is.
What's up?
You don't see anything? No sense anything off. What are you on about? No one else really sees him. Maybe that's why we're the only ones who can see that room? Oh, you lot alright?
Pardon?
So that miner and assumed there'd been some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me they're after the miners. I mean, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was a passing fella who looked like some kind of general. Slinger? We left him played out over there. Wait, he's gone? Go after him. It's bad if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him alone, dude. Yes, no one else left. He was bluffing about sealing off the exit. On top of that, he failed to finish it off, but he won't be able to return to Louise if anything but disgrace. Right, we can leave for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. Right, it was all about when we leave. I was worried that everyone was dead in here. He'll be around for a while. If you need anything, you know how to ask. The Titus and Gallica can see more into dungeons and towns. Interact with him to make a moment. Take a moment to read your novel and transport to academia. Kyle's voice from them. Oh. See what level the other players were at and what party information they use when they clear the dungeons that are challenging. When you're selecting information with the review, you can also change the party information to reflect other players. That's a neat one. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people went with, like, mage on someone else here. What a beautiful name, Yuri84FCIM08. While I wouldn't doubt you get more characters that don't get unique transformation scenes, it does not feel good for its life prospect. Yeah. Couldn't help it. I think to begin with, they were doing it legally. They all knew something like this might happen. I'm just good for helping them and posting for destined. Take the close-up shop. Yes, I decided even if I'm quitting, I might as well go out with a bang. Even my secret touch.
These come highly recommended.
Weapons and armor. Okay. Ice charm. Ah, consumable magic. Cures burn. Let's have a couple on hand. Make the mage more powerful. Yes, please. That's a lot more power for you. Yes, sir. Oh, there's hat, there's gloves, and there's leggings. It's less evasion for me, but more defense for the others. There we go.
Thank you.
That was nearly it for me.
Sorry.
We're going to drag into this. Possibly guard soldier or unhinged maniacs. Helps. By considering your apologies, I guess you aren't the bad guys. So Klinger stooped to using hunters as baits. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am hardly ashamed. At aside, you're not passing off through these caves, are you? You best turn back now, so. I'm nassing the air lately. The gelatinosis jiggling around in here. They're not just a little jealous anymore, they're downright dangerous. Reaching them off, but a blade on do mushroom. Fires the best shot and getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around, now there's so many, we might never clear them out. This place is some right mountain den these days. All I'm saying is a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed. Minerals upon us, we don't have time to look for other routes. At least make sure we can use some magic. SP out early game slimes. Yeah. Item. Grand iron.
Hi.
Mining air felt strange lately. Dangerous magma crystal that mesmerized them. It is funny how since slimes have become like, oh yeah, slime is like the most common basic ass enemy. More and more things are just like, oh, you know what? Slimes are actually dangerous. This kind of feeling there. Oh yeah, I've been ambushed. That's scary. Magla here feels awfully dense. Was it always like this? Was not used to be completely mundane mineshaft, no different from the other mines. Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before, something about the interior in this place being unusual. I think Lewis is the top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourself now, for we have no time to rest until we're through. Mind your numbers and watch your health carefully. Clear? Auto recovery!
Be careful.
I'm gonna try and avoid fighting them if I can.
On your toes, everyone!
They did it.
Enemies up ahead.
Act fast!
If I can. Avoid if I can? If I can. Oh, that's...
Blaze! Stay focused! I can't. I shall vanquish evil. No. I'll hold my ground.
I didn't mean to guard.
We can do this. By this power. No. The next one's yours.
Blade there, mate.
Nice.
The next one will
Roasted acid.
I'm eager to see you use that.
Tarakaja! Just one ally's attack for 2 turns. Okay, so Tetra Break will be nice, but only eventually.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Right there.
Enemies up ahead.
There they are.
Come on!
Right.
Go down.
Settle this quick.
Let's go.
You have more health? Win. Fuck.
Mage.
Fire? That's
No
not
holding
good.
back. I'll cut you down. Let's wrap this up.
Just go physical.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
I need to figure out what Phantom Dance is.
Tough one. I think I'm getting used to
Not
this.
bad, if I say so myself.
There are still some foes around. Don't let your
Let's
guard
see
down.
here.
What now?
Skills. Why? You know what? I'm gonna put him in the back just at the beginning here. Your ability use it at random, you can't use it. I was wondering if I would see it was a pair or like, as here you can see hero passive. I was wondering if maybe that's something guys would have as well as a passive. I guess not then.
Right there.
Keep pressing R1 to like lock on. That's not the lock on button.
Oh, I think they see us.
All right. Push through. Good one.
Get away. I see an item down there. Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah.
Miner's boots. Agility and endurance. Jesus.
What now?
Now they got out of here. Yep. Definitely something I want. Item, 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 item. Whee!
Oh.
Knowledge of where it's blocked, but little hole. Not all either. It's just in Magla. The only thing getting stronger is disturbing. Like back to the fourth. To the fourth, you don't mean human? We had this luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Gallica's worried our cause for concern. Now we gotta keep moving.
Luke.
Closer, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. We squeeze through if you go one at a time. That's scary. It wasn't scary.
They saw us.
Oop.
On your toes, everyone.
Ah.
Luke.
Wanna go back. Back through here as well. Hi, little doggies. Not worth it.
Oh, right, we did it!
Run, 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 run.
They're onto us.
Teeth.
Very impressive.
Whoa.
Iron gauntlets. That is going on stall.
What now?
A scroll. Strength +1. Okay, that's interesting. I thought gear was like different for everyone. It is not. Oh, leaving again. Like I thought it was like you could have boots, hats, and gloves, but no, it's one of either, or all of them would count in the same slots, essentially. Ah!
I see the enemy.
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
You turn around at the worst time. I lucked out that I dodged.
Let's go. Get ready. Seeker.
Quick to win? Nope.
Blades ready. Any.
Quick to fire?
That didn't work.
That's bad.
Are you prepared?
Let's stay calm.
Seeker.
Is there another way?
This
is
true. After you. I cut warrior.
Uh-oh! Brace yourself!
Not bad.
Oh!
Don't push yourself
Of course you crit hit.
Too many people knocked out here.
My best.
This'll get
Wasn't
ugly.
enough.
Excuse?
O champion against fear, rise and face anxiety.
How far back? Okay. Thank God it's not like to the last save point. I was trying to save when I can. Let's try again! Ow. That's a lot worse. Hey! That wasn't a crit this time!
Let's go.
Arakaja. Roll.
Helpful as ever. Blades ready, lads. Let's go. Got
Don't use fire.
After you.
Pass.
No. It's okay. We Vitus power. Hold to the rear guard.
Seeker.
Can I
Let me
keep
help.
using it?
My thanks.
And he's down. And I'm dead again, aren't I?
Someone help revive him!
That's not the button I meant to press. I was gonna try and revive Skull and see if he kept the damage buff, but I'm guessing no. Avoid the Sand Lion!
So,
Hi.
Let's push through.
There we are.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
It's not really as much as a choice I have at the moment. Like, I obviously can tell that is not good against that enemy.
Alright.
Here we go.
Mining uniform. Can we purify it? Sure. What does that mean?
Push through.
You want to know? Nah, that's fine. I only want to know things when I encounter things. Like, unless I specifically ask, I don't want to know. But I already can tell, like, Seeker is weak to fire, but Warrior is resistant to it. That's not an item, that's an enemy.
The enemy saw us.
Be on your guard.
Hi.
Hey!
The room over there, Magla feels less dense. Ah, it's a safe spot. That's so I don't feel anything. I thought it was a feeling. Now I can see it. It's like Magla also after that room. Okay, hold on, real quick. There we go. I thought it was just feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the Magla Hollows out just in the room. Back in the Sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adept at sensing Magla. It's safe to assume Gallica is no exception. Why don't we head inside? That's not a bad idea. Should get a breath. Whee!
Hey.
Gonna deal the place with rests. Wondering why the Magla's thinner. Feel much, just feeling a feeling again. There's a burning intensity of a Magla that floats through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep in this room, a Magla Hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. Magla Hollow seems as a good term as any, and all the better for a Gallic to sense them. You can say that it's easier to spot a big absence of Magla when the area around it is flooded in the stuff.
Alright.
We still loathe the approach as well. Let us catch our breath while we can. In the dungeon, you find a place called Magla Hollows, resting points. Take to speak with your allies, record your travels, and so yeah, just like other places. Not like hideout or would it be hideouts in Persona? Is that what it would be equivalent to?
Let's go.
Yeah, safe rooms. That's what it is. Oh, item.
Hey, you found something.
Pardon?
Don't drop. Is that what you hear? Have you following us? Trad. Okay. Technically, Senkichi in Strikers is an older guy, but I don't know if you call him old. I don't have any money. Well, I could actually see if I have some money actually now that I do this. I have money again. Good defense. Yeah, let's buy two of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That doesn't look too safe. This was the map button? Yes. I'm gonna look at the item back here. Running.
Let's push through.
Oh, something's following me. Getting out. Oh, bastard. That's a lot.
Seeker. Scour. 3 left.
They're down.
No need to run
I knew
there,
you
mate.
have this.
I don't. Oh, you're assisted. Okay.
Maybe not. Closing in.
3 enemies left. We can do this.
Still standing.
Now, what's the play?
Almost finished.
The freedom.
I won't hold back. Wind. Stay sharp.
Only
It's
one
not
minute.
Calling back.
Finish them off.
Me.
We're clear.
You're assisted.
Not
So
this
that
one.
was not good.
Not done yet.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're
Continue.
clear.
There we are. damageless.
The next one will fall just I feel stronger.
Rank up or level up. More speed. And now we got ice. Pressure.
We found some good find.
Guard talisman, endurance +3. More defense. So I'm guessing or like accessories are just more versatile in what they can be compared to others. Item.
Alright, how's that?
Hi. Did the snake guys turn? Nice, you guys have turned like a pushover. Okay. Let's keep going.
Worked out, but it won't always be the case.
Wait a second.
I'm just really wrong further in. It might be what I'm sensing. Or maybe I've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what it lies ahead. I'm going to open it. Are you ready?
Right.
Good to hear. Let's go. Smoke. So what human is behind here? There's a glow of a strange crystal and even a stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal.
Oh, that's just a regular crystal. Is that a face on it?
Somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition, though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
You don't see the face on it?
No ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Peril!
Falling back. Let's go.
Let me just immediately start buffing scroll.
Let me help.
Helpful as ever.
Now, let's see.
And I'm gonna try and figure out the weakness.
Burn!
I shall fight as. Are you prepared?
Alright. Hyper? The front row is being targeted. I'm gonna stay back here, but I am going to buff him again.
My thanks. Blades ready, lads.
I'm staying in the back line. Blizzard.
Crystallize! Went wide, eh?
Why? I was gonna guard! Jesus!
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Yes.
Here.
No need to rush this. After
Pass.
Now, what's the play?
Guard.
Let's see how this plays out.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone
And just dead again. I see.
Someone get him back on his feet.
Forward.
Front.
Got knocked out. Can anyone get him
This
back
should
on
work.
his feet?
Blades ready, lads.
I fly. 100. Roll.
I've got this.
I owe you.
Oh, you have fire!
Freeze dodged their attack. I still got it.
Let me guard in front.
You're barely holding
I'll get some
Go
distance.
back and use an item.
This'll do.
No need to rush this.
And then lesser item
Take
here.
it.
I knew you'd help.
Good, you turned to normal, and you went back to bad. Okay, I have an idea.
I'll cut you down.
Here,
Let's stay calm. Seeker. Let me help.
there,
My thanks.
No.
pass.
That's one step.
Let's see
Guard.
how this plays out.
Someone get him
Okay.
back on his feet.
It might be that I'm misunderstanding how that works.
Anyone get him back
Because
on his feet.
my theory is like, it's targeting the front lines. if everyone's in the back line, they're targeting that one instead. That's where my assumption is. That might be wrong, though.
Do I need to use it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna auto and die.
All right, everyone. Freeze! Got them right in their weak I will fight with pride. Sharp as always.
Oh, wait, retry. You know what? Let's do that instead. I forgot about that. Oh, that's so fast and convenient.
I won't hold back.
Roll!
Helpful as ever. This is true.
I assumed if it'd be attacking the front line, it'd be only the... Then it'd only be front line. The thing is, my thought is like, if there's no front line, the back line is the new front line that he will target. Because it just doesn't make sense to me that he would just miss and hit no or target no one.
Crystallize.
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Warrior. As always, Brian.
Perhaps not. Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
It's okay.
Go.
Let me help.
But thanks.
And now it's Hyper again. Lovely. Or, yeah, okay. So the thought is, Blizzard.
Got them right in their weak
I shall
spot.
warrior.
Sharp as always, Brian.
Hack and slash.
The freedom. Let's go.
It does go up.
Here.
Okay, good to know.
I owe you.
No need to rush. Let's go.
Freeze.
Stepping back, I call upon royal power within.
Okay, so that is how it is.
Talk about a close call. Seeker.
This is true. The power of heroes. Crystallize.
Got them right in their weak
Time to go offensive. No holding back.
As always, Brian.
Nice.
Fight with pride. I won't hold back.
Yourself. Here's the defense and attack. Fine.
Engaging. Falling back. Let's go.
Freeze. Got them right in their weak
In the
spot.
name.
As always, Brian. Seeker.
Let me help.
Helpful as ever.
Yes.
No. I won't hold back.
A warrior.
Ow! Okay, we're fine. Okay, I'm gonna lose my damage buff, so don't focus on buffing myself. Focus on keeping people alive.
We're not out of this yet.
I owe you.
No need to rush. Mage. Crystallize.
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the... Are you prepared?
As always, Brian.
I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. By this power.
Okay.
Healing power.
Learning important things.
I owe you.
Get to the back line. Yep.
Mage.
Freeze. Got them right in their weak
I
spot.
This is going much better.
As always, Brian.
Hack and slash. Not done
I will
yet.
fight with pride. Here.
My thanks.
No. Mage. Crystallize.
Moving to the rear. Tougher than I thought.
I have to ask how these demons became Elder Stone Abominations. Don't worry about that.
Close call. Forward. Falling back. I won't hold back.
No.
Seeker.
Fine.
Is there another way? Still here?
Blade red. Let's go.
Freeze. Got them right in their weak
Closing the
spot.
distance. I shall vanquish evil.
As always, Brian.
Yeah! Now that I'm aware of how buffing and such works and what it means when enemies target certain areas, how to deal with said targeting.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
One's training is never complete.
Right. I could get used to this.
Increase physical skill attack by 10%. The attack increase further archetypes in the same lineage of presence. I don't quite get what that last one means, but you know. Wait.
What is this crystal?
If I change archetype, do I keep the skills I've learned?
By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Oh, try to cost matter without a touch. Let's see here. Equipment. Seeker. If I do this, say yes, and then I go to skills and look at will. I do not keep it. Okay. Good to know then.
Seeker!
Yeah, I was just wondering if some of them could share.
Let's push through! Come on!
Right there.
Alright, how's that?
Wait, is there still more up ahead? Lovely. I wanna keep streaming until I leave this cave. Is that a dragon? What's that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I hoped to stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. Dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. I understand why the mine was closed. You must have dug right into the thing's roost, and had no choice but to back off.
Luke.
Mine taps a magnificent vein of resource. Only something as terrible as a dragon could possibly vanish from lucrative operation.
Right.
Luck's not outside that we caught it slumbering like this. We might be able to slip past looking forward. Shape is all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with Mangla too. Like the ancient strong Mangla. I'll stop voicing it because, or acting rather, because my throat is kind of feeling it. Just the way it goes, any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill in it. It's not appealing, but if you're sure to end up in a fight, if you try to take it, then don't take this decision lightly. Well, now, picking up.
But
Monster around here too. That's easy! Oh, if they see us across the rockets, then we're done for. Keep it from them and make our way.
Let's go.
Dan, let's go.
Don't panic.
Got it?
Oh, you can beat it. Okay. I was wondering if it was like come back later. If I can beat it now, I'll go for it. Oh, I see. There is an item right behind it. Traveler's voices. Okay. Let me see here. Auto recovery. Yes.
What now?
An item. You can come back. That's good information. Okay.
Huh?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Fighting a dragon.
No, stop.
Oh my god, what comes for us? Big peril!
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good. Just
What about
so
both?
we're clear, slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off.
We can't kill it, but...
Listen, Keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lad!
We're on a mission, and we won't
To the rear guard. Time for some close combat.
Not even a
I'll get some
dragon.
distance. Seeker!
A fire dragon, you say, eh? Okay.
Here.
Attempts are going to be made.
No thanks. No. Any means necessary. Freeze!
Cut them right in the
Yep.
No holding back.
Sharp as always, Grius.
Hack and slash.
It's okay. Vitus power. Let me help.
That help.
Oh, of course you're gonna crit immediately.
Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out!
Mage!
Can anyone get him back on his
Crystallize!
feet? Cut them right in their weak
I will
spot.
fight with
Yeah, no, I can definitely get. That's the wrong button for
Rush
items.
this. I won't hold back.
the freedom of a wanderer. Here.
I live to see another day.
Yep, that's bad.
Badly wounded.
That's not too bad.
Anyone heal him?
This is fine.
Stroll can't take any more.
There, mate.
Someone heal him.
Freeze!
I know we need healing.
Cut them right in their weak
I'm
spot.
not out of
Sharp
this yet.
as always, Grius.
Let's try this.
I knew you'd help.
Nice.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul.
There we go.
This mage! Crystallize!
In the name of justice. This calls for
Heal.
one of these.
That helped.
That helped.
Maybe I should have been in the back line while healing.
Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Let's go.
Someone heal him.
Yeah.
With healing power.
My
With
thanks.
healing power.
Blade the power of heroes. Freeze!
Cut them right in their weak
I shall
spot.
fight as the noble I
Sharp
am.
as always, Grius.
What am I up? Moving to the rear.
Go to the back line while healing.
Could do
Yeah.
with this.
I will fight.
There we go. Okay, this is fine. Very fine.
Mage! Crystallize!
Cut them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play? To the
Sharp
fore.
as always, Grius.
Ah! Ah!
It's okay. We can do this. Seeker!
Yep, need to extend that.
My thanks. No, but I won't hold back.
I can't afford to hold back. Withdrawing.
Live.
That help.
If you die and lose your buff, this fight is fucked.
Let's go.
Still fine. You
We're not
aren't.
out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
This is
So what's a
true
metaphor?
match closing in.
Kill enemies faster.
I'll attack. Let's go. Freeze!
Cut them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Sharp as
Time to go
always,
offense.
Grius.
Moving to the rear. This
Make
calls
sure
for one of
Grius
these.
lives.
My thanks.
I've come forth, royal soul.
Okay, good. Do it again. Okay. I've been lucky that they haven't targeted my Seeker.
Engaging. The power of heroes.
Cut them right in
Okay, it does not matter for spells. I needed to double make sure there. Yep, I need to make
do
sure
with
he
this.
lives.
That help.
Let's stay calm.
And I can then buff you.
Let me help.
I owe you. This falling back. There, mate.
Crystallize!
I shall fight as the noble I am. To the fore! Staying on the defensive.
Why did I go forward and guard? Not that it mattered. Keep the healer alive.
This is I won't hold back.
In the name of justice, I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash. They die hard.
The freedom of... We can do this.
It's going great. Okay, it's still going fine. There, it's the scary part. Oh.
No holding back.
Oh, a critical.
Vitus power.
I see. That's very important information.
Blade Mage! Crystallize!
Yeah! Amethyst.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I didn't realize it would have the following one as well. I thought it would just like consume the left one every time.
Not bad at all.
Wagon is down.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Okay. Bye. That was close. Somehow we managed to drive it off. Never thought we'd have to fend off a dragon. Your lot never ceased to amaze me.
Well,
perhaps we simply had luck on our side. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment the dragon woke up. If anyone truly intended to kill the beast, they'd have to, they have a gauntlet runner. They need to have a gauntlet runner. Okay. Would certainly make our grand run to the Grand Trad much easier. May as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. But look at that over there. Isn't that a treasure chest? Yes. And 3 other items. Auto heal. Grand Iron, Glossy Fur, Onyx, and...
This looks valuable.
Incredible.
Dragon's Indignation. A greatsword embodying the fury of a dragon. Slash can be purified at church. I still need to figure out what that
What now?
means. But I'm guessing this is for you. Yeah. That's valuable enough, I would say. Also, me saying I need to figure out what that means doesn't mean tell me what it means. I'm guessing when I get access to the church in town, that will allow me to do something. I'm fine.
Look.
Is that the exit? It is. We can finally get out of here. Looks like we finally can breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
Meet the dragon?
Look.
Dragon roar, and you feel it shaking, right?
What the?
What's going on here?
No.
Run! David, if you want your lives, run! Yeah, I forward. If you hesitate, you're guaranteed death. Well, then make your die like easy to read. What are you doing? Just concentrate on dodging. Well, you have dialogue! Shut up! The bridge is collapsing! Run! You're almost at exit. You run as your life depends on it. Out of the fire.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight,
and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Yay! So weather is going to have an effect later on, I see.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
That must have been hard.
That must have been hard.
Still, it opened my eyes. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
What?
Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me
Yeah,
in mind of the
Grius
past.
knew something about
special
that.
about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one.
That's another thing an infiltrator said, that you will eventually do that!
Too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way!
Flashback.
Hurl these blackguards into the palace!
2 of them! 3 of them! Wait, Bren! That's the lady that saved us earlier, isn't it?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
So that's what that occurred?
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
Wait. But doesn't this mean that if you kill that guy, the curse would disappear? Oh, well, you live. Never mind. But wounded?
I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse.
Yep.
Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now. And shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
Yeah!
I'm beat.
Exhausted. So exhausted that that's where I'm probably gonna call it. It's been fun! Again, I will very much probably not... I keep saying probably, I will definitely not return to this for more stream. It is such a long series, and it takes so much out of me, and it's something I want to play on my own and, like, not wait to, like, a week every time I play it. Which is probably why also Jay does Tales of Symphonia every day until he doesn't have any more PTO, because I can imagine it's a thing where it's not something that's beneficial to just put away very often. It was metaphor Resupsio. Very odd the fucking issues I had with the game in the beginning of just not being able to be recorded on the OBS. But once we got past that, it's been fun. Kind of a generic fantasy story so far, but I'm intrigued. Interested to see where it takes me later on. But we'll see you tomorrow for... let me see. It has not been announced, but we do have plans. Let's see here. Yep, that is it. I have apparently been added. I didn't realize I had been added. Let me just double check something. Okay, that's everything. Well, with that, I will see you guys tomorrow for something. It might be something baddie and insane. Ooh. big RPGs and JRPGs are much better with longer stream times, which isn't really CATV thing outside of weekends. Maybe then weekends have other games that fight that slot. Yeah, right now we have both Elden Ring and Pokemon that would most likely take those slots. And even beyond that, this weekend is Blackfest. So that will make it even harder to fight for the set slots. But yes, I will see you tomorrow for something, most likely Batman. But I need rest. I got work in the morning, so until then, bye-bye!